Hi, welcome to Nichecraft. My name is Kassi and I'm your host. Today is Mystery Box Monday, which is one of my favorite days of the week. So before I get into my Mystery Box Monday, there's just something I want to say that applies to my giveaway that's going on right now. And if you haven't seen it, don't worry, I'll remind you to check it out at the end of this video, okay? Because I think you're going to like this Mystery Box Monday. But I just wanted to say I've been getting a lot of people asking me and mentioning that they're allergic to wool. And I am so sorry I didn't mention in the giveaway video that I will substitute something else for you if you win and you're allergic to wool, okay? And I meant to say that in the video, I just forgot, so don't worry, you're okay. If you want to enter to win, you will get something of equal value that is not wool. All right, guys. Okay, so let's go into this Mystery Box Monday. So I had this really great idea for a Mystery Box Monday where I ordered one Mary Maxim bag at one point. They're mystery boxes, so they come in bags, so I think of them like that. And then I ordered another one 2 weeks later. And I've done this before, but I wanted to see what the differences would be, if any, between 2 weeks and these mystery bags. So I'm really interested to find out. So we are about to open these, and I just want to say for my subscribers and those of you who just want to know what's going to happen on the channel later on, I am going to announce some of that kind of stuff at the end of this video if you want to find out that stuff. And I'll remind you about that giveaway too. All right. Okay, so we are going to start with mystery bag number 1, and I'll just show you. It comes in these, it has a zipper up here on the top and a little handle. It's really great for storing yarn. I love storing yarn in these, especially since, like, if you like layer it up on your like a shelf in your closet or something like that, you can see what's in it, you know, real well. So anyway, I am about to open this, and we are going to see what we got in this mystery bag. So we got some crochet patterns and probably a knit pattern in here. Now I do want to say most of these are free patterns that are already on the sites. I've just noticed that some of them might not be, but I just wanted to let you guys know that most of these are free patterns. But we've got a Red Heart rubber ducky scrubby there. And it's made with Red Heart scrubby. Okay, we have this Mary Maxim quick and easy lap blanket. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay, and then we have, and this is a knitting one. Sorry, I wanted to say that. This is a beginner. The other one was easy. We have a Bernat satin cool crochet poncho. Okay, looks like a granny square type poncho there. And I think that's it. I think this is a 2-page thing. Oh no, there's another one. A knit blankie. It's like a baby blankie. That's really pretty. And this would be using Mary Maxim, I think. And this isn't, yeah, this is a knit. I think I already said that. Sorry, it's Monday. I'm, you know. Also, there's like a big truck that's like backing out. You guys might hear it. It's like making that like screaming noise, you know, they do when they back up and they don't, yeah. So there's that, and then my dog's barking at it because it's like, oh my gosh, it's a noise. I better go check it out. But anyway, oh, so we got a 3-pack of Red Heart scrubby. I absolutely loathe this yarn. I know that, like, if I could work with this, then I might like it. But every single time I've attempted to work with this, I cannot find the loops in my crochet thing. Maybe I need to use bigger crochet hooks, but all of the ones that, like all of the patterns that I've ever wanted to make with this call for much smaller crochet hooks than the ones that maybe I'd be able to use. So this Red Heart scrubby is something that I can't actually use. So, but I mean, I'm not like disappointed or anything. I'm just saying, you know, that's something I don't use. So, Okay, we got a patent Shetland chunky. That is so awesome. Medium blue. This feels like wool. Let's see what kind. Watch it be an acrylic. It is 75% acrylic, but 25% wool. So I was right 25% of the time. And it is a bulky 5. Ooh, that's a nice color, and I like how it's got like a little, well, it's a twisted, like where there's a smaller one twisted around the bigger one. I don't know if you see that, but it creates this kind of bumpy texture, and I kind of like that. I mean, when I want to make a textured thing. So I got one of these. I have seen this on the on Yarnspirations. This is a super bulky 6. Not certain if I would agree with that, but maybe it's just because all of these like little things. But anyway, yeah, I've seen these on the site, and I think I've gotten them in a Mary Maxim mystery box before. It reminds me of carpet. And anyway, it's called Tweety, Bernat Tweety, and this color is Rhapsody. Oh, I love that name. I named my cat. Oh, you guys, seriously, when I was a teenager, I had a cat, and she was white and she had blue eyes. And I named her Rhapsody because I really like the song Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin. And I learned how to play it on the piano. And yes, I'm totally bragging, but whatever. And what was really funny is that like I named her after this like beautiful like musical concept. And all of my family called her Rap instead. So it was like there were these two musical styles that were that she was ended up being named. And I just every time I hear the word Rhapsody, it reminds me of my my little cat. That was one of my first cats too. She was so sweet. All of them aren't they? Well, not my cat now. He has gotten mean. He's got a mean streak right now. But okay, I'm not gonna run my mouth the way that I usually do. I'll just keep going. But anyway, so we've got Bernat Tweety Rhapsody again. We've got this, and then we also have this. Let's keep going. We have got some more Caron Simply Soft. This time it is this is like kind of a marled look. I interrupted myself. This is a kind of marled look, but it's soft like Caron Simply Soft, which it is. And this is blue, white, and black marl, if you can see that. And I got two skeins of this. You can see the hat right there on there. Yeah, I wonder if that is, yeah, the patterns on the back of the label for that hat too. So that's pretty cool too. All right, but check it out. I got another pack of 3 plus 1 more of this Caron Simply Soft Marled. This one is in Harvest Red. So it's got like red and this kind of ecru and white there. I think it's actually really pretty. When I saw it in the bag, I didn't think it was pretty as now that I'm looking at it. And I bet that that's what this hat's made in too. So just to kind of compare, there we go. Yeah, so I got 2 of the blue ones, 4 of the red ones. Okay, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of this goldish glimmer. Let's see what they're calling it. Let's see. This is a Mary Maxim thing. It's a weight 4, 97% acrylic, 3% other. That's going to be the sparklies. Okay, I cannot find what the color name is. What is the color? What are you? Oh, it's mushroom. See, was it on here? Yeah, it was. It was looking. Well, see, it said color right there, but then it wasn't until there. Anyway, check it out. It's pretty. Isn't that pretty? It's gold. So that is all that I got in this bag, and I'm very happy with it. I love shimmery colors, and So I will definitely be using this. I have a lot of this Karen Simply Soft Marled, but maybe I'll put some in a giveaway sometime. This Red Heart Scrubby, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll give it away to somebody that I know. Again, with the Bernat Rhapsody and this nice Patterns. Okay, are you guys ready for the next one? Okay, I know I am. So, this next bag, this is the one that I ordered most recently, okay? So this is closer to, maybe if you ordered today, you might get something much more similar to this, all right? And I'm already seeing some things I really like in here. So first off, I got 1, 2, 3 of the Mary Maxim Maximum Value. Now this is really, really soft. I mean, for a value yarn, it's really soft. It's nice. I wouldn't say I would say it's about equal to Karen Simply Soft, although I personally think Karen Simply Soft is a little bit softer, but it's very soft. And also, once you make something with this, or even with Red Heart Super Saver, all you have to do is add liquid fabric softener when you wash it, and it will soften right up. You won't even tell the difference between them. But this color is dark violet. I love it. It's like this kind of plum color. I love it, love it, love it. How many yards are in this big thing here? 474 yards, and I got 3. I am going to make something with this. I can definitely use that. So that is the first thing I got. And then I got some of these, I know what these are. These are the hemp, Patton's Hempster. And I have a collection going on right now of Patton's Hempster in all sorts of different colors. Probably thanks to the Mary Maxim bags that I keep ordering. But this color is red and this color is lipstick. So we have a nice kind of Valentine's Day colors, maybe. Now these are really good for making bags, hanging baskets. This is the kind of stuff that you'd want to make kind of like household items out of, not clothes. It's like a linen feel, so I don't want to say that it feels like rough or not soft. I want to say that it feels dry. Like it kind of feels like hay almost. Like if you rub against it like this, it actually does feel soft, but I think working with this would feel kind of like working with something that's kind of dried up. I don't know if that makes sense, but those of you guys who have worked with the Hempster yarn will know exactly what I'm talking about, I betcha. Okay, so now I've already gotten some of this in previous bags. So I got 4 of the Karen Simply Soft Marled. Like I said, I've got a lot of these. I think that this is my favorite, although it's really close to the other one I got. But this one's called Taupe Marl, Taupe, Taupe, however you pronounce that. It's that marl. It's a 4-weight. All of these are 100% acrylic. I don't think I said that before. And this is, I mean, it's exactly that. It's taupe and white, kind of twirled around one another. Very pretty. Definitely very pretty. This is a Kassi color. I really like this. In fact, I could see myself making a sweater out of this. I don't know if 4 would be enough, but I know that I already have some more of this. So maybe I would make a Kassi sweater out of that. That would be pretty. Well, I think it would. If you think it wouldn't be, whatever. And then I got 3 more of this one, which is Blush Marl. And let me show this to you. I personally do not see the pink. Usually blush is pink in my mind. I see it as more like a orange. You guys tell me, are my eyes just not working? I'm not very good at reds and oranges, seeing the difference between the two of them. And I see this as orange, but they're calling it blush. So it could be pink, could be orange, but it's kind of like, you know what I'd call it? I'd call it that salmon color. And, you know, I could see salmon being kind of like, it's like in between coral and salmon. So, like, is it pink? Is it orange? I don't know. And maybe, you know, I've mentioned this before. I do have color deficiency, which is kind of funny, because I create colorways and people often compliment me on the way I put colors together, like in my mystery boxes and stuff like that. But I have issues. I think we all know that. And I have issues with seeing certain colors. It's very, very close to red-green colorblind. But it's not, it doesn't, on some tests, if I'm at the optometrist, at some tests, I'll score as having color blindness. It's the red-green one. And in some tests, I'll score as just being color deficient. So, I don't know, whatever that is. And then we have some more Mary Maxim glimmers, only this one is a silver color. And they call this baby blue, really. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are messed up today. That looks silver to me. That looks straight up silver. Does that look blue or silver to you guys? And it's showing up like accurately on screen, okay? So just wanted to make sure you guys knew that this is accurate to it. But it's got that glimmer in it. I would have sworn this was silver if I hadn't like looked at this. I wonder if the labels are wrong. Let me see if this one says baby blue too, but I got 4 of these. So looks like I could make something pretty cool with this. I know, and I just love, you know, when I think about January and February and like the colder months, you know, I love the concept of the icy colors, like the icy purples and blues and silvers and that kind of stuff. Ooh, I love that. So let's look at these different kinds of, oh, this is pretty. This is a, what is it called? Charming Crochet Throw. It's a 5-weight. You can see that here, and you can see, you know, kind of that spread out there and it draped over there. That's pretty. A little bit late for Christmas, but we do have a stocking there in that one. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever made a hat with a 6-weight super bulky, but that's a pretty hat. Here's a less distracting version of that hat there. Ooh, I am so into cables right now. So we have this, what they're calling a sweetheart sweater. It's a knitting pattern. It's really funny. I can read knitting patterns really well, but I can't read crochet patterns as well. I can read them, just not as well. And there's that one. The one thing that I don't like about these kind of cable sweaters, and it's not just for the sizes that are for children's, I've even noticed them in adults, and maybe I'm just not looking at really good designs or something, but typically they don't have a lot of curves. And especially if you're a plus size person, you know, or a woman. I mean, just if you're a woman, sometimes you need those curves or else you're going to look really kind of, I don't know, maybe frumpy or something in it. And so, you know, when I see stuff like this and I'm like, ooh, I like this, I want to make something like this, I try to find a way to like add a belt to like cinch it a little bit or just something like that. So that's a really quick and easy way to do that for those of you who wonder. Or you can learn how to alter patterns by doing some measuring voodoo and all of that. And while I've been very vocal on the channel about how fairies definitely exist, I don't know if voodoo does, but some people can do it with altering patterns. My goodness, and they're good at it too. You know, you know what? This hat that I'm wearing right here, it's the Divine hat. I actually altered this for the weight of yarn and the pattern that I followed. Now the girl who made the divine hat, I think her name is Sarah, but I am blanking on her last name, and I am so sorry, Sarah, if you're watching. But the best tutorial on the divine hat that I found on YouTube is Spider. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Fiber Spider. It's Fiber Spider's one, and he has a really good one with 4-weight yarn. Absolutely awesome. But for some people, like my daughter has a little bit of a smaller head and all, I need to change it up so that the hat fits her head better, you know. And there's ways that you can do that. You know what? I'll probably have a tutorial on that. I've been meaning to make a tutorial on how to size for different weights, so I'll do that. Yeah, that's something I'll do today, and I'll post it sometime over the next few days. So speaking of that, first off, you guys who want to get in my most recent giveaway, it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. You might want to check that out. And as far as other stuff, one of the things that I want to do that I think would be really awesome is to go ahead and show you a project that you can make with my hand-dyed yarn. And I was just thinking that I was going to make a divine hat out of the sloth color. And so I may as well make that, and I'll post that probably either Tuesday or Wednesday, because it usually takes me it takes me a couple hours to make them, not anything that long. And then I'm so excited about this Thursday's dye video that I kind of want to release it early so I can put that yarn in my shop right away. But I'm going to just go with the pace that I designed for myself, because I designed that pace so that I could keep up. And maybe I'll just play around with a new colorway in the meantime. But I'm really excited about the one that's coming up. It's Gluttony. And I just love the way it turned out. It's so cool. And it's a really earthy color. Probably better for fall than winter or spring that's coming up. But it's perfect. It turned out great. I loved it. Also, I understand that there are a few of my tutorials that I released last year that I have not finished. I want to reassure you guys that that's a big priority, to make sure that I finish those things up, okay? So within the month of January, we'll get back on track with that stuff, okay? I've already even made some videos for that, so I'll make sure that I am putting those out. But the thing that I really wanted to focus on by talking at the end of this video is to mention that I have an idea of how to build up some tutorials for you guys. Now, yes, I have certain stitches, you know, that I like to teach people. There's just certain stitch techniques and stuff like that, like the alpine stitch, for example, or some different floral stitches, which I really enjoyed showing you guys last spring. But I will definitely continue to teach stitch tutorials, but my plan for the rest of the year when it comes to my tutorials is that I've noticed that there are a lot of free patterns out there. I mean, I think you guys probably have noticed it too, from all sorts of different companies. It's not just the Yarnspirations place where you can get free patterns. You get them everywhere. And what I want to do is take some beginner and easy, maybe some intermediate, but nothing harder than that probably, tutorials or patterns, so I can give it to you for free in my description down below, and so I'll have that link so you can look at the pattern. And then I will have the tutorial of how to make the item in that pattern. And I think that would be the best way to go about teaching a whole lot of different techniques. And just like I said before, I can read a crochet pattern, okay? I can do it. It's just it's a little bit more difficult for me to read them than it is for knitting for some reason. But not only will that be a really great way to make sure that I'm showing you different kind of techniques and different kind of tutorials that will be easy and also something that you can look at yourself, but it'll also kind of fill that bridge between reading patterns and also getting that tutorial for you. That way you can get the patterns, look at the patterns, see my tutorial, and you can learn how to read the patterns as well. Okay, so we're going to do it together. Alrighty. So that's something I'm really excited about. But the number one thing I'm excited about is all of the yarn colorways that I have planned for you guys. I've got every single one of the 7 sins and the 7 virtues planned already. So you can't imagine just how excited I am to just get them out and share it with you guys. I am so excited about that, like seriously, and I love doing it. The idea that I found something that I love to do is just so amazing, and I'm just so happy that you guys are so supportive of me in that, and you give me some really great feedback. And another thing about support, yesterday when I posted my giveaway, it features the Hat Not Hate. It's an anti-bullying charity that is just a wonderful one. And I mentioned, that even as an adult, I get bullied, and you guys, the amount of kindness and love that you guys give to me, it's like I can feel it through your words, and it is such a balm to my soul. It really, really helps me keep things in perspective, because oh my goodness, like you really wouldn't believe just how hateful people can be about certain things. Like, I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I don't want to get into it, and I don't let it bother me that much. Some days though, it's just, we all have bad days, right? And sometimes it does get under my skin a bit. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive though. I would rather be sensitive than insensitive, but yeah, I mean, it happens, and it's happened my whole life, and I know there's a lot of you guys that know exactly what I'm talking about, because you've had it yourself, or you've seen it with your children. I'm going through it with both my kids actually this year. My son's in middle school, and my daughter, as you guys know, is in high school, if you've been with the channel a while. And just so you know, my family's doing very, very well at this point. I know that some of you guys have kind of wanted to do those follow-ups on, how's your daughter? Is everything okay? My family has really started to heal, and we are moving forward, and I am so proud of all of the progress my daughter has made, and just us as a family, as just growing closer through that whole thing that happened. Just so you know, my daughter's was recently diagnosed with a mental illness, and and I'm just really proud of her for learning how to manage it, basically, and she's doing really great with that. So those of you who stayed with me to the end, you guys are going to get a special sneak peek at something that I am also so excited about, but I've got to admit it was scary when it first happened. So, Bag O'Day, Crystal? Yeah. She knows about me. She knows who I am. And you know how I know that? Because she made an order of some of my mystery boxes from my Etsy store recently. And because I was the one that shipped them out, I happen to know she's going to receive them today. I don't know if she's going to open them today or if she's going to open them sometime within the next week. I know that for me personally, I like to pre-record my videos, so I don't know. This is actually Monday though. I'm actually recording this on Monday morning. But I just wanted to say I'm really excited about I'm just really excited to see what she thinks about my mystery boxes. I know their quality, so I'm not worried about that, but I'm interested to see like somebody react to my mystery boxes, somebody on that level, right? And I'm thinking that I'll probably get an increase of traffic both to this channel and my Etsy store, and I just wanted to prepare you guys for that. You guys are always so great, but just be very welcoming and of any new subscribers and all of that. And oh my gosh, how could I forget? Speaking of subscribers, did you realize you guys got me to 2,000 subscribers? Oh my goodness. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you could get me even farther. Can you believe that? That is so awesome. Well, that said, I'm done running my mouth. I'm really excited for this next week coming up. I cannot wait to show you my gluttony colorway. It's gorgeous. It is. I'm so proud of it, and I really look forward to having so many videos posting this week, and just my 2023 is just going so great. I hope yours is going just as great. And if it's not, then it gets better. And it gets even better than my greatness. If that helps. Or if that makes sense. That said, remember to like. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do it. If you think that I'm somebody you want to spend time with. And just know that I'm feeling really good, really motivated, really like I'm finally over all of that flu, okay? I'm feeling good. And just know that I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. And I will see you soon in another video. Bye for now.